Good morning, Ludlow High School. I'm Lidge.
And I'm D Mods. Welcome to the Friday, April 1st edition of the Lions Roar. Before we get into the show, can you guys all please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's start off the show with a few announcements. The Portuguese Standard Dance is April 8th. All members of the club are welcome to come and bring a +1. Tickets are $10 each, and you can sign up at Senora Santos Pons Room at E202.
Attention class of 2018. Join us on our class trip. We are going to the Bronx Zoo on May 10th. Please see your class officers or advisors to get your permission slip, or if you have any questions. Bring your signed slip and payment of $52 to Mrs. Sands or Mrs. Valentine by the deadline of Wednesday, April 13th.
How can we apply sound advice to our daily lives in order to make them more fulfilling? Come and find out at the Bible Club in room B110. You may see Miss LaValle or Miss Patina with any questions.
Photos for spring sports will be taken on Wednesday, April 6th. See your coaches for order forms and bring them completed on picture day. Please bring your home uniform to wear.
Speaking of spring sports, the teams have been practicing for a few weeks, and the season kicks off this weekend. This week, Lidge and I went around the school and asked some athletes what their expectations for the season are going to be. Here with baseball superstar Alex Will. So, Alex Will, what are your expectations for baseball this year?
I think it's going to be a good season. I mean, we got a lot of young guys, but a lot of potential. Still trying to get through some kinks, and I think we're going to have a pretty successful season.
So what are your expectations for this spring season?
I'm expecting boys volleyball to make it to the playoffs for the 18th straight season.
So what are your expectations for this spring season?
I hope to keep up with David Modulewski with his 2-mile pace and make Walsh proud.
So what are your expectations for this spring season?
I expect to win playoffs and come first in the league.
So what are your expectations for this spring sports season?
Spring sports, I think we're going to do pretty well. We got a strong squad out there, especially the throwers, and I think we're going to have a good season.
So what are your expectations for spring sports?
Well, I think it's going to be pretty good, and I think you and I are going to lead the 400 squad and the track squad to a Western Mass Championship.
We don't have a lunch menu for next week yet, so let's go over to Patty Smalls for this weekend weather forecast.
Thanks, guys. Today, it'll be very snowy with a high of 14 and a low of 12. Wait, that doesn't seem right. Today, it'll be rainy with a high of 64 and a low of 42. Tomorrow, it'll be cloudy with a high of 55 and a low of 34. And to end the weekend, there will be snow with a high of 38 and a low of 22. Now, back to you guys.
As I told you earlier, the spring sports is officially underway, and kicking off is the boys volleyball team with the home game against East Long Meadow at 5 p.m. The girls track team has a home match against Northampton at 4 p.m. Don't forget to come out and support us.
That's it for this week's show, guys. I'm Lidge.
And I'm D Mods. We'll see you on next week's show.
Have a stellar
weekend.